For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Your wealth makes you an irresistible target to online criminals. According to Saltus Wealth, 41% of high net worth individuals report having been victims of financial crime. Unfortunately, off-the-shelf digital security solutions aren't robust enough to protect high-profile individuals like you. So what can you do? Rely on Concierge Digital Security from Reputation Defender. Concierge Digital Security is not just another app to install, it's a team of experts working in the background to protect you and your family. Behind the scenes, Reputation Defender bundles a suite of best-in-class security solutions covering virtually every aspect of your digital life, from digital identity to online privacy, identity fraud, insurance, and home device protection. Your concierge helps manage all of these for you. Visit reputationdefender.com/success to learn more or schedule your private consultation. That's reputationdefender.com/success.
Let's get into it. It's time for the VSiN Daily Morning Bets. So we've got a couple of game ones in the NBA and a game one on the ice. But I will say I have a lean in the NBA. Knicks +9, +9.5, depending on where you shop. I don't know if I'm going to get there on it. I think Boston wins the series in 5. I also don't like that price. +215 for an exacta seems a little light for me. But this series, look, I think that the Knicks are going to hang around. I just think that Boston, much like last year's conference finals against Indiana, where they swept the Pacers, Indiana was in 3 out of those 4 games till the very final seconds, right? I think the Knicks could be in most of these games, but I think Boston will ultimately have the better closing capabilities. So to me, 9.5 points, that's too many for a Celtics team that has covered under 45% of its games this year where they were favored by 8 or more. Boston knows they're the top dogs. They know they're the favorites. And sometimes, and I don't think that'll be the case necessarily against your biggest rival in the playoffs, but they have looked at times disinterested this year. Mainly in the regular season, but at times against Orlando too. Again, they're playing their biggest rival in franchise history. I don't think the Celtics are going to be disinterested in this one. I think that ultimately they're going to finish stronger, but I think the Knicks are going to leave it all out there with the rivalry included. And I think these games could be close. The series might not reflect that with a final, if it's 4-1 Celtics, but the individual games, I believe, will be close. So 9.5, likely too many for me. I'll tell you a series play I like on the other side, Western Conference. I was looking at this during the break. The Nuggets series spread. And this is a series I'm struggling with because if Oklahoma City dictates pace, they're far and away the best team in the NBA if they dictate pace. At least I'll say in the Western Conference. Boston, you can argue. But if Denver slows things down, who on Oklahoma City is going to effectively guard Jokic? I love Isaiah Hartenstein, right? He doesn't eat 40 minutes a game. It's tough sometimes to get 30 minutes out of Hartenstein. And if you're going to put Holmgren on Jokic, good luck. He'll snap him like a twig. So if Denver can dominate the pace, then they do have an advantage in the form of a 3-time MVP. If Oklahoma City does on the outside, I'm sorry. I love Russ. Russ had a great series coming off the bench. Jamal Murray's great. Christian Braun, stepped up at times when needed. Denver's backcourt just simply does not compare to Oklahoma City. And Jamal Murray, good luck putting up a 40-piece if Lou Dort is on you, right? Oklahoma City defensively, the two-way prowess of their backcourt and their guards is unmatched and unrivaled. And that's why if the guards dictate the pace, the Thunder should have their way. But that doesn't always happen. And these teams did split the regular series 2-2. And I struggle to see if this thing goes to a game 6 in Denver and OKC's up 3-2. I struggle to see Denver just laying down on their home court. Now, that would take us to a game 7 and a series spread of Nuggets plus 1.5. If you're so inclined to jump on that, you can get Denver plus 1.5 at plus 230. Not a bad price. If you want to play a little safer, you can, and I like this a lot. You can get Denver plus 2.5 on the series spread, meaning that Denver will either win, lose in 7, or lose in 6. All three of those, and you have a winning ticket. You can get that at plus 115. It is very rare to get a plus money series spread of plus 2.5, especially on a team with a 3-time MVP. But at plus 115, I think that's a good play because I think Denver will certainly steal a game, if not 2, this series. And frankly, it wouldn't shock me if at the end of the day, it's OKC in 7. I think the Thunder prevail, but OKC in 7 would not shock me. Let's get to some best bets on the diamond for Monday. We are starting with the Dodgers run line in the MLB. We're laying a 1.5 against the Marlins. Now look, for a team that has the best record in baseball, we've lost a couple Dodger run line plays, and it's been frustrating when that happens, right? It happened Friday, and then Saturday, they have like the 10, 11 run outbursts behind Sasaki in Atlanta. After Friday with Yamamoto on the bump, they only gave the guy 2 damn runs to work with. Beyond frustrating. But we're getting a good price, minus 110. Alcantara's on the bump for the Marlins, former Cy Young winner. Last start for Alcantara was in LA. They're playing each other twice within a week. And he got absolutely bombarded and blasted. Chased with 7 earned runs before he could complete 3 innings in a 15-2 Dodger win. The Dodgers put up 34 runs in that sweep against Miami, by the way. And current LA hitters against Alcantara, 45 for 140. It's a 321 clip, a 935 OPS, and they have 8 home runs. Michael Conforto has taken him deep 3 times. Mookie Betts is hitting nearly 500 against them with 2 home runs. Max Muncy, 6 for 18 with a pair. Will Smith, 6 for 14. Ohtani's only 1 for 5. He's got the worst batting average against Alcantara, but he's also got a home run. Now, Brad Kasparius is the opener for LA. He's been stretched out to 3 and 2/3 innings was his max this year. But in his 11 appearances, 5 of them have consisted of multiple innings of work. 5 of them have consisted of multiple scoreless innings of work. He's gone, 3 and 2/3 and given up 1 run. But 5 out of his 11 times he's gone out there, given them multiple innings, and no runs allowed. Pretty good guy to set the table as an opener and then let the bullpen figure it out. But these bats, they swept Miami a week ago, 34 runs in 3 games. Alcantara didn't have a prayer. Now he's got that in the back of his mind. Didn't have a get-right start in between. He's right back at it against the same lineup. And when you get the same pitcher in the same lineup back-to-back times, advantage usually goes to the lineup. Give me the Dodgers run line, minus 10 cents. We're going Mets money line in Arizona, minus 105. Griff Canning, all of a sudden, is a guy who, Met fans moaned and groaned about when he was signed in the offseason. And now it's like, oh, Canning's pitching today? Let's go. He's 4-1 with a 2.6. Mets hitters against Ryan Nelson, meanwhile, 24 for 75 with 9 home runs in 75 at-bats. It's a 320 clip. It's an OPS over 1,200. Pete Alonso's 4 for 9 with 3 home runs. Maybe you look at him on a home run prop in Arizona. Juan Soto's got 2. Lindor's 4 for 8. Jeff McNeil and Brandon Nimmo are combined 7 for 14. These guys send the limo to pick Ryan Nelson up and make sure he gets to the ballpark all right. How about the fact that Ryan Nelson, this is year 4 for him, parts of year 4. He's got a career ERA at home. I mentioned earlier during cashing out that he had some gnarly reverse home and away splits. Ryan Nelson's home ERA in his career is up near 6. The guy stinks at home. D-backs hitters against Griff Canning, just 7 for 40, not the biggest sample size, but the way the Mets rake against Nelson, you're getting minus 105 at Arizona. Give me the Mets money line. They actually have a shorter travel distance than the Diamondbacks do, coming off an extra innings win Sunday in Philly. We're going to wrap it up with the Padres series price. I wanted to go game 1 money line. I love Pivetta, but Rodon's been hot lately. We're going Padres series price because it's a better price than game 1 and because they have bigger advantages on the bump in games 2 and 3. How about these pitching matchups? Game 1 is Pivetta, who's 6-1 with a 1.78. Phenomenal. Against Rodon, who's had 3 consistent, fabulous starts in a row. But game 2 is Michael King, San Diego's best pitcher, versus Clark Schmidt. in a revenge spot for King as the Yankees sent him to San Diego in the Soto deal. And then game 3, Dylan Cease, who does not have good numbers this year on paper, but he's got great stuff, and he's opposite Carlos Cookie Carrasco, who at this point in his career is a pure batting practice pitcher. You gotta love San Diego getting plus 155 odds in this series. So we're locking in the Padres on that series price. And that'll do it for our best bets, which are, of course, brought to you by our friends over at GBank. Make sure you get the GBank Visa Signature Card today, folks. Most credit cards treat sportsbook and gaming transactions as cash advances, even when you put your own money on the card. GBank treats gaming transactions as purchases, so you're saving up to 3 to 5% on cash advance fees and gaming transactions right there. Also with GBank, you're getting 1% cash back on all eligible sportsbook and gaming transactions and 2% cash back on all eligible purchases. So apply now. VSiN.com/GBank. That's VSIN.com/GBank. That'll do it for the VSiN Daily Morning Bets.
If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.